Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I will be going over Wormhole's W coin and whether to see whether it is an W or an L. So we'll just look at the Wormhole and its tokenomics and various things about its economics and the utility of the W coin and see whether it has any more potential or not. So as of now it does have a whopping 1.1 billion market cap. So we'll also try to evaluate whether this market cap is justified or not. So first of all, what is a wormhole? I won't be going that deep, I will just cover the basics. So it is basically a generic message passing protocol that enables communication between blockchains. So we have a flow diagram, we have a source chain, after that we have a process called off chain, after that we have a target chain. So this simple message passing protocol enables developers and users of cross-chain applications built by the developers to leverage the advantage of the multiple ecosystem. So basically we don't have any product from the wormhole itself. The developer have to actually build an application so the wormhole can be utilized. So wormhole itself is not a blockchain, it only provides a means of communication between rollups or blockchains. It is also not a token bridge as well, though there are protocols which allow token bridge. So basically wormhole can be used for three things. We have cross-chain exchange, we have cross-chain governance, we have cross-chain game. After that we have application layer applications, we have infrastructure layer. In application layer we have connect and their SDK. In the infrastructure layer we have native token transfers, queries and messaging. After that, if we look at their features, just a second, so they have wormhole guardians. I will discuss that later. We have governor and global accountant. We have continuous audits for any security issues, because they did have a pretty big security problem a while back, so I don't think that they will actually stop doing audits. So audits is basically necessary for this coin. They also have a pretty big bounty program, which is a pretty good thing. So it is also fully open source, pretty good. And they have over 1 billion plus messages sent. They have over 20 plus applications built that use messaging. They have 6 runtime support. They also have 30 plus blockchains. So if we go to, these are their ecosystem. I will actually cover that in the ecosystem section. If you look at the blockchains, they support Axelar, Algorand, Aptos, Arbitrum. We have the big ones, Aurora, BNB chain. So we also have Solana, Sai, which is pretty good. We have Optimism, Osmosis, Polkadot, Celo, Near. So they do have around 30 plus blockchains. So the guardians are the most important and vital part of the wormhole. So basically the guardian network is designed to serve as an oracle component, and the entire wormhole ecosystem is founded on its technical underpinning. So basically wormhole relies upon a set of distributed nodes which monitor a state of several blockchains in a wormhole. These nodes are referred to as guardian. If we go here, these as of now we have these guardians. I think there are around 19. So as of now we have 19 guardians. So in this guardian roles to observe messages and signs the corresponding payloads. Each guardian performs this step in isolation, later combining the resulting signature with other guardians as a final step. So these guardians will be rewarded the tokens as well at the end. As we discuss here, you can see here they will start getting their tokens after 2025 April. So as you can see, they will be getting around 510 million tokens from the wormhole. So of course they are rewarded at the end as well. So basically the guardian network has a decentralization, we have modularity, we have chain and agnotism, we have scalability, we also have upgradability, which is pretty good. So that means we will probably have a lot more guardians in the future as well. So as of now the 14s are fully operational, as you can see, and 4 have some issues, and they do solve issues from time to time, but this is the main vital part of the guardian, of the wormhole system. And as for Solana we have around 18 active, as for Polygon we have 18, and as for Ethereum, Terra, we have BCS. Most of them are active, but we do have problems from time to time. So that could be, I think, problem related to their uptime and something like that, but still their guardian have been pretty active, and the decentralization is somewhat, I think, better. Of course if we had around if we had more nodes, that means more decentralization, but as of now we have around 19. That is that we can say that is a fairly decentralized, but still it's not that much decentralized like Ethereum, but still it's somewhat decentralized. As far as Wormhole's ecosystem is concerned, they do have various products which actually use the wormhole. The first one we have Allbridge. It is a core cross-chain stable swap supporting native stable coins transfer across EMV and non-EMV chain, which is pretty awesome. We also have C3. It is a self-custodial exchange that offers the benefit of self-custody and decentralization without sacrificing the performance and the accessibility that users expect from the traditional exchange and robust trading platform. This is pretty good. We also have Carrier, which is developed by the Automata network. It is a powerful token and NFT bridge that offers advanced bridging features for Web3 users. We also have Hashflow. I have actually discussed this coin before. So it is a multi-chain, also cross-chain DEX that enables users to seamlessly trade their assets natively across Ethereum, Arbitrum. We have Avalanche, BNB chain, Optimism, and Polygon. That is pretty good. We also have Jupiter, which is the biggest DEX on the Solana. We also have Magpie. We have Mayanswap. We also have Portal. It is built by Axelar. Portal is a bridge built on Wormhole that offers unlimited transfer across 30 chains, which is a pretty big for tokens and NFTs. Pretty good. We also have a Threshold as well. We have a Wombat as well. So we also have other products including LFM, we have Arise, we have Astropod, we also have Bicomi. So they have a pretty good ecosystem. They also have a ecosystem projects program, which is pretty good. The fund is around 50 million. As you can see, we have various projects in their cross-chain funding program as well. So that is pretty good for the ecosystem growth. And they also had something called the Wormhole Expands ecosystem, adding AMD as a hardware accelerator provider. So they actually partnered with AMD, which is a pretty good thing for the Wormhole, and I think this will eventually add value to the Wormhole in the long run. If you look at the chains supported, as you can see, we have Ethereum, we have Solana, we have Sui, we have Celo, BCS, Aptos, Moonbeam, Phantom, Polygon. So it is overall pretty good for it is a pretty good, they do have a pretty good ecosystem, and the overall value transferred in the 7 days are pretty massive. As you can see, 77 million, we have 32 million, we have 25, we have 4 million. So of course overall it seems like the ecosystem is growing rapidly and the usage of the ecosystem is pretty high as well. So as of now, from my understanding, W coin or Wormhole coin does not have any utility. So this coin will be used for their Wormhole DAO governance. So basically community can decide connection management, add or remove blockchain's connection to the Wormhole. They can also decide upgrade smart contracts across the Wormhole, fee adjustment across various Wormhole's product. We also have Guardian expansion. So as of now they have around 19 Guardians, so they can expand or add new parties to the Guardian set. We also have rate limiting, adjust rate limits with regards to Wormhole security, and the community will be also influence token utility and the design. So this is the main part. So I think once the governance is live, we may see more utility popping up once we have valid proposals, and I think that is when the Wormhole will shine or W coin will shine. But as of now it does not have any utility, which may be bad. So basically they actually said on the Twitter that for the governance W will be staked. So that means we have a staking coming up soon for the W coin, and I think which could be a game changer, but as of now it does not have any utility from my understanding. So W or the Wormhole tokenomics is actually pretty straightforward. So it has a max supply of 10 billion, out of which we have circulating supply of around 1.8 billion, as you can see here. So at first it was supposed to be only on Solana. So after that they launched across Ethereum's layer 2 and Ethereum itself. We have Arbitrum and Base including Solana. So this token is a multi-chain token, which is a pretty good thing. So we have 82% of the W are initially locked, and such tokens will unlock over the course of the 4 years. Per token release it can be seen below. So we have around 5.1 goes to the Guardians. We have 17% going to the community and launch, which includes the airdrop as well. We have ecosystem and incubation, which is basically for the ecosystem growth and such that. We also have core contributors getting around 12.0%. We also have strategic network participants. So there are Wormhole actually raised around $225. So they had 2 rounds. The first one cost seed round. After that we had initial coin offering. So for their seed round we have around 3 investors, which includes Everstake Capital, Everstake and Delta Blockchain Fund. As for their initial coin offering, where they raised around $225, it includes Para Capital, we have Multicoin, Jump Trading, Dialectic, we have Coinbase Venture. So that means this coin could actually launch on a Coinbase because they do have Coinbase Venture as an investor. So it is something you have to keep in mind that could bring hype to W coin. We also have Brevin Howard Asset Management. We also have Borderless Capital. We have Arlington XRB Capital. So these are the investors which have, I think, received around 11.6%, which is, I think, around 1.6 billion of the supply from my as long as I can calculate here. We also have Foundation Treasury getting around 23.3% of the token. So if we look here, we do have the vesting schedule, as you can see. So the investors and the guardians won't be getting any tokens till 2025 April, so which is pretty awesome. So that means this coin overall may not have that much sell pressure. Of course we have community getting the token, so that means we may have sell pressure from that side. We also may have sell pressure from the Foundation Treasury or ecosystem, as they are giving the funds. That could be the sell pressure, but I don't think it will be that much. So the main sell pressure we'll see is when the strategic investors as well as guardians will start getting their tokens. So that won't be before April 2025, so which is pretty awesome. So I think this coin could be a pretty good hold for 1 year at least, from looking at its tokenomics and the token vesting. So looking at the competition, we have Wormhole. After that we have Axelar, we have Zeta, and after that we have OmniChain. So I have actually covered these three in a separate video. I will just give a overview with against the biggest or the second biggest cross communication platform, which is Axelar. So basically Axelar is a layer 1 solution, or it is a layer 1 blockchain if you look at it, and it is on a various blockchain. As you can see, it is the biggest in terms of cross communication. If you look at it, they support a lot of blockchains, and I think they have over 60 blockchains, which is actually double of Wormhole. And Axelar is also planning to implement token burn mechanism in the future as well, so that could be pretty big for Axelar. But if you look at the Wormhole, the token does have a max supply, which is actually a big point compared to the Axelar, but it is not a blockchain. So if you look here, it only supports around 30 blockchain, and it supports Ethereum Arbitrum base. But in terms of usability, Wormhole does have a pretty big ecosystem, and I think which could be a big thing for the Wormhole. So in terms of which one is better, I think it depends on the application, and I think the Wormhole does have a lot of application against Axelar, but I think Axelar is a pretty good one. After that we have Zetachain. Zeta is basically supports BTC as well, so that is a bit different from these two. I don't think both of them support BTC. If you look here, I'm not really sure about the BTC on the Axelar, but I think we'll have to find it. But I will just move ahead to the third one, which is a fourth one, which is the Omni. Omni is basically for the Ethereum rollup, so I don't think it compares to these three. But I think in terms of the potential, the Wormhole and the Axelar are actually toe to toe. So I think it depends on the user which they are using, but I think the Wormhole is easier to use from my perspective, or at least their application are easier to use. So Wormhole does allow application to build on, whereas the Axelar does have their own applications for the intern chain and different things going on their platform. So I think in terms of tokenomics, Axelar, Zetachain, Wormhole, three of them are pretty same, because Zetachain does have a lot of supply to come in, whereas Axelar does not have max supply, whereas Wormhole does have max supply, but it's we only have around 18% of supply in the market, so that is a big problem. So of all, I think the Wormhole does stand a chance, but its market cap as of now it's just way too big. So I think we need a lot of correction in the market cap before it becomes good. So is this a good buy or not? So in my opinion, as of now, this coin is not a good buy because the market cap is just way too much. So even if you look at the competition, the market cap should be around, I think, 700 million or 800 million. So I think we need quite a correction before it can be good buy. So what I'm looking at around, it could be a pretty good buy below 50 cent or even 40 cent, but as of now I think it is a little bit overrated because of its coin. Its coin does not have any utility as of now. So I think if they launch the staking and their governance, I think we may see a big demand for the W coin. But as of now, I don't think it is a good buy. So it is better to buy this coin below 50 cent or even 40 cent is a good buy. But as of now, it does not seem to be a good buy. Of course, after 2025 April, I don't think it won't be that much a good buy because we'll see a lot of supply coming into the market. That could be a problem. But I think what we need now is an actual utility for this coin, and as of now I don't think we have any actual utility for this coin. So I think it is better to wait for an actual utility to arrive for this coin. After that, I think this could be a good buy, but as of now I don't think that this coin is a good buy.